Well, now that you have the basics of WebHelp 9 under your belts, it's time to focus in on creating actual projects. So first, we're going to discuss the basic workflow of a WebHelp 9 project. And step one is actually creating a project. Every help system has at least one project as part of it, and the basic element of the project is the topic. And this is where authoring the content comes in. You create topics. You can add multimedia now in RoboHelp 9, or later when you customize the output, you can add it then. You can work with the application developer to start planning which topics to also use for something called context-sensitive help. Context-sensitive help topics appear when the user clicks a help button in the user interface or presses F1. Step 3 is to import files if necessary. You can import HTML files, Microsoft Word documents. You can also bring in FrameMaker books if you're accustomed to using FrameMaker. You can bring in XML files and even Adobe PDF files. We're going to do some of this later on in this course. Another thing you'll want to do next is to develop the navigation. So based on the hierarchy or the organization scheme of the content, you create links among topics and to external content if necessary. So you can also link text or images to other content, create a table of contents that reflects the content hierarchy, and then include an index that users can browse. You can also create something called browse sequences, paths a user can follow through help topics. For example, if a user has to read several related topics to really understand a feature, you can link them in a browse sequence. You'll probably want to then customize the output. You can apply layouts, and that determines behaviors and appearances and formatting. You can also use something called conditional text to show or hide content. So depending on user interest, the application that's being used, the skill level, and any other factors, they'll only see what they need to see. You can also add multimedia to make your help more compelling and richer. Lastly is to create, test, and distribute the help package. So you're going to create the output so you can actually view the help and check links, check the formatting, and so on. So you're going to test every output you intend to distribute, including any printed documentation. So that's a quick overview of the basic workflow when creating RoboHelp 9 projects. Let's continue.